What's going on, fellow humans and resellers? It is I, James, ReadoptionAgency.com, 22 years selling full-time on eBay. And we're Monday morning. A little bit late today, 10:30 a.m. And I just got an email on an item that was... I am really starting to lose faith in the Postal Service. It's a freaking $140 amplifier that I sent out last week, and it's saying hasn't moved in the tracking. I have this other person who's... I knew they were going to be a problem because they started sending me emails the next day about the item. Where's the tracking? What's going on? Like, it's the next day you just ordered it. But apparently that tracking hasn't updated, and it's been, I don't know, a week now. What the hell is going on with this Postal Service? Good Lord, they're screwing everything up. Well, beyond that... What's going on? Let's see here. Get through this mess of tabs. So I got Poshmark, I got New Store, and I've got plenty of Old Store with a cassette bonanza going on here in sales-wise. Not the website. I don't use them anymore. Let's see. So, yesterday was kind of a bummer day. I kept getting system failures again yesterday. So I was having like 2-hour blocks again. But unlike the day before, I didn't get like a bunch of sales right when it stopped. So I made it to only $631 yesterday. Day before, $847. Friday, $797. We're at 10:30 a.m. I'm at $132 right now. Let's see what... And then yesterday on the New Store had $81. Let's see what the weekend looks like with International. So without International, $2,275. With International, we ran into a problem. This morning even I couldn't take offers again today. So, all right. So with International, $2,330 for the weekend sales. 210 items sold. CD is being number one. In the lead big time. 657. Hats were 479. Hats have kind of taken a little back seat. Let me do this Posh real quick. So we've got Air Force hat that sold for $9. So, had just been drafting and listing all weekend. Just relaxing, enjoying. We've got this Wilson Sports tank, well, sleeveless shirt with tags, sold for $8, I think it was. But I'm just kind of like, I don't know, still like in my exploratory mode. Get off my finger. Like, time for change, but what do I want to do? Kind of with everything. Videos, my listing process. kind of playing with ideas and thoughts and stuff. Got this Toby Mac hoodie, sold for $18. Trying to just stay away from all the icky stuff and just enjoy it for what it is and just work hard. Just work harder. Kind of like embracing the fact that I sell stuff most people won't touch, won't look at. Because had too much time, you know, with dealing with BS and stuff with the website. And we got 2 on, I think this one's going to Argentina, and I don't know how. Yeah. I've already got one South America that went through that they're already complaining about. And I'm like, dude, you should know your customs by now, and it takes forever for stuff to get through there. I don't know why stuff's coming through when I have it blocked. I really don't. Got this Ralph Lauren button-up t-shirt sold for $14. So I gotta remember to go in and recheck all that stuff today, because who knows with the glitches what's going on. So I gotta make sure it's all set up correctly. This is 8. I saw a post. I've been playing around with, like, I don't know too much about Reddit, but I'm always sharing my videos there under my profile. So I made a community yesterday, the Great Reseller Life community, so I could share them there to see if I can grow that in any way. I'm not sure how it works. But during messing with that, I saw a post about crappy resellers who do YouTube. And everybody was talking about the normal people that seem to live off YouTube instead of actually doing sales. Where are you at? Right there. But then I noticed my name down in the bottom saying I don't know what I'm doing because I sell crap that nobody wants, and all I do is blame eBay. I whine and cry. There was a couple people there who were standing up for me, but there was several who was going back and forth. Thought that was kind of funny. So I'm learning how that works. Let's see. So got $30. Got these Nikes. Let's see if I can fit them in this little box. And a Nike hoodie going to Argentina. I don't know if I can get them in this box. I might have to get a different one. Let's find out. I will make sure you fit. Stuff it in there. Oh yeah. I'm a professional. All right. I can't get my second account to hook up with Pirate Ship. It's almost like you can only hook up one eBay account to Pirate Ship. So I have to do all these like manually. Whoops. Okay. Copy name. All right, let me get my bearings here. Ship 1, Argentina. Name. Address. What's that 1 there, though? I wonder what that is. Just put that as apartment 1, I guess. Or maybe that's it. I have no clue. Banfield, Buenos Aires. It kind of sucks, man. The customs in the country down there are so unorganized, because I used to get so many sales from South America, and then they just kind of went off the rails. I want to say maybe 6 years ago or so, maybe a little bit more. My timeline might be skewed a little. But man, I used to send all kinds of stuff, especially to Brazil. I was always sending music to Brazil. All right, 12 by 6 by 6. 2, 7. Let's see if there is a... Nope. Okay. Used hoodie and shoes. Stuff probably gets stolen before it gets there. What did I do wrong? Did not take the 2. There we go. Get rates. Sweet. At least I was still on. I charged them $30. It's $28. I still got it. Kinda. Sorta. Copy to clipboard. And mark is shipped. Oh, it didn't let me put the thing in. I need to put in the tracking number. I boo-booed. Add tracking. Boink. Boink. Ascendia. Whoops. Save. That's a slow pain button way. All right. Now, onward. All right. Why are you not updating? I know all this is sold. Been shipped already. Why are you not updating properly? Oh, I'm underpaid and shipped, that's why. Okay. Awaiting shipment. See, got a few things that were sold while I was done, after I was done shipping. All right, should have everything else. Get shipping label. Combined purchases, boom. All right, let's get started. First up, are you ready for a cassette line? Yeah. We've got Dire Straits' Money for Nothing. We've got Conway Twitty's Greatest Hits. We got the Commodore's Greatest Hits. And we've got ZZ Top Best Of. Buy two, get two. So $7.99 and a $6.99 plus 2 free. So it seems to be going over pretty well. With my, I guess, 50% off sale, you can call it, I guess. What's up, baby girl? You got an itchy? Their itches got better, but hers has gotten worse for some reason. I have no freaking clue what's going on. It's so aggravating. She's like, I don't care, I'm still gonna go. Mark. Next up, Jim Croce cassette. Didn't entice them to get 4. So the one sold for $7, headed to Maine. But yeah, my multiples definitely picked up after putting that sale on. Jerry. Nobody's really done the hat. I changed the hats to buy 2, get 1 free, but that hasn't done anything. I had more with buy 3, get 1 free than I've had with the buy 2. We got Green Day CD, sold for $7, headed to Knoxville, Tennessee. So if you saw, I was doing some videos, just the stuff I was going to be working on or stuff that Jan picked up yesterday, things like that. Trying to just change those videos up a little bit. Showing the puppies in them and stuff like that. So I think I'm going to use those as my, maybe kind of like my creative outlet or whatever. Or if I shoot like a vlog style or something, add it to something like that. Just piece it all together. We got Kenny Rogers cassette. Sold for $9, headed to Plymouth, Minnesota. And then just have this one every day, but I didn't really have a topic to talk about. What's wrong? You okay? I need to give you a bath today? Hercules. We got this. I'm not sure if Jan probably is one that grabbed this because I don't remember doing it. Indigo Africa? I have no idea. Just a drawstring bag. I like finding stuff like this that nobody else, I don't even know what that is, so that might be a brand name, I don't know, but just little goofy stuff like this that people pass up on. $10.50, headed to New Jersey. Hi, baby girl. 6 by 9 by 3 Kim. Next up, we've got this cool distressed American flag hat. Sold for $10.50, headed to New Jersey. Oh, that's why I wanted to check yesterday, because my promoted was way off number-wise. Yeah, 69 items sold yesterday, 52 organic, only 17 promoted. Like the day before was 33 promoted, 29 promoted. So to have, they've been hanging around 30 to 40 promoted. So to have 17 yesterday, that was kind of like the red flag. Like, what's going on with my promoted? Why are they not showing properly, or like normal, or whatever you want to call it? So that was a little hiccup I was seeing yesterday. Along with the server errors and stuff. But the way it's set up now, I feel a lot more comfortable that I can get more consistency. Even with, knock on wood, even with the errors and issues on the site. And it's basically just fishing for those bargain hunters, the people competing with the low dollar items, It's all about, it's all about competing when it comes to eBay, so you've got to price, you can price yourself out of business by overpricing and nothing ever sells, right? So it's more of just kind of accepting. And the reason I got away from it all, the volume and competing, was because of all the eBay issues. At the time, it was a hell of a lot worse than it is right now. I mean, I would go all day with only 17 items sold. And you're like, what? How? Right? How is that even possible? Oh, we got a Germany. Let me take that out of here. And then, as you know, as it felt like eBay was starting to come back around a little bit, is when I jumped back in. But we've got the Green Day American Idiot CD, sold for $7, headed to Texas. And it's almost like I feel like the 500 and under days should be behind me, but I still will get one every once in a while. 478 on July 2nd. That was the lowest day in the last 30, right after the highest day in the last 30, which, of course, is another red flag going, eBay, what's going on with this? Throws into the whole theory that everybody thinks they control your sales. If you have a nice day one day, they're going to take it away the next. So it plays right into that. So my goal for July is to see, like, my average before whatever they did on June 24th, my average day was, I believe, 825, 850, somewhere in there. Until they just destroyed something. And then I was losing 200. And then it was like, I think it was like 650 was my average for all those days. For like a week. So now with this buy two, get two, I would like to see my average push 900 a day. But Green Day American Idiot. So that's what I'm hoping and pushing for. And like I've said in other videos, like the amount of items I sold yesterday, I mean, that just pushes me to keep going, because a lot of this stuff is the low dollar stuff that I have tons of in storage. And you can get tons of at the bin still or wherever, So it just motivates me to just power list. And I think what I started doing was doing 100 a day plus what I sold the day before. So some days I'd be pushing 160, 170. I got to list that many a day. And yeah, I can list $200 a day, but it gets old and stale if you're trying to do it 7 days in a row. It really, at least with I can't focus too well, it becomes a chore and becomes very draining to me, trying to focus, finding things to stay focused on. So I think I'm going to tweak it this week, and what I'm going to do is, because for me, like I've always said, when it comes to the speed of listing, it's about doing the same thing over and over again, and then basically breaking it down into steps. Doing step 1 100 times, doing step 2 100 times, doing step 3 100 times. That would be drafting, taking pictures, and finding a home for it, basically. So I think what I'm going to do, change it up this week a little bit. Make sure I get the names right, so I'm trying not to mess up. So before I was just trying to keep up like that. So I still have my 4,000 a month goal for items to list. But what I'm going to do is just draft every day and only take pictures and list the amount I sold yesterday to try to keep up with like a certain number. And then at the end of the week, come Friday, hopefully I have, at the end of the week, hopefully I have 1,000 drafts. Then I can start taking pictures for those drafts and get those listed, which should probably take about 2 days, Friday and Saturday, or if I take a Saturday off, Friday and Sunday. So that's the goal. So pretty much the same goal, but just trying to change it up a little bit to work better with my mindset. Next up, are you ready for a cassette line? Yeah. So this is the one they bought 2, got 2 free, then came back and bought 2 more and got 2 more free. So these are all $6.99 items. One of them's $11.99 actually. So a little bit extra than your $14 and some odd cents. I think it's $14.35. So being one's 11, I think it was 19. So 20, about $35 here will be is what's sold. And as I said, when they put them in lots like this, the profit that goes into my pocket is going to be about $1.90 a piece. So we got Scorpions, David Lee Roth, Rat, Winger, White Lion, The Outfield, Van Halen, and The Cure. So a nice little setup there, where these cassettes have not been moving for me the way I've been doing it. Even just the $6.99 free shipping, this stuff was just not moving for me. So there we go, 8 cassettes moved out the door. And an extra $35. So that would be an extra $19 almost in my $18, almost 2 times 8, 16, James. $15 in my pocket. How about that? And the way I look at it is, some people might look, well, that ain't nothing. Why are you worrying about stuff like that? But how much can $15 buy you at the Benz? How much can $15 buy you at a yard sale? Some people, I think, try too hard to strive for all this that's pushed, high sell-through rate, this and that. Nobody's pushing, just work your ass off. How about that? How about I push, work your ass off? There's a lot of resellers who are afraid of work. They want everything the easiest way possible. And some of them do it just so they can concentrate on their YouTube channel to grow that, to make their money there, so they don't have to resell so they don't have to put as much hard work into reselling. Yeah, just work your ass off. Gen X might be the last of a generation that comes, when it comes to the majority, work your ass off, because you feel, as it goes on, things change. It's easy to make money online playing video games or making videos, so you don't have to work as hard. But even if you put a lot of hard work into that, you're going to turn into like a Mr. Beast or something. The harder you work, no matter what you're doing, the more you're going to make, the better you're going to be, and the more you're going to enjoy your life. If you're doing the work you enjoy. So work your ass off. Don't be afraid to work your ass off. Don't try to do as little as possible to make as much as possible. That's not a recipe for success. If it was, there'd be a lot more successful people than there are. Steve. That's why there's so many people who live on welfare and child support. Because it's easier to pop out kids and do nothing all day. Next up, we've got, are you ready for a CD lot? Buy two, get two. These were all, well, 3 of them were $6.99, one was $11. Got the Yes, which was the 11. Candy Dolfer, Amy Man, and Lightning Seed. So if $1.90 doesn't look like much, times it by those 8 cassettes, times it by these 4 CDs, times it by the other lot of cassettes that I packaged up, and this other lot of CDs I'm getting to. Then, just for overnight sales. And like I said, the beauty costs the same to send these 4 as it does to send 1. And only 1 mailer instead of 4 mailers. Next up, from the vinyl collection from the yard sale, Isaac Hayes. Sold for $13, headed to Memphis, Tennessee. Harrison. Next up, we've got Venice Beach, Florida visor. Sold for $5, headed to Miami Shores, Florida. I did find the tape. We did have some tape. I ordered hat boxes from Uline. And they came Saturday, kinda. They delivered them to the street over. So apparently the UPS driver must be somebody new. Can't read street names. Same address, street over. So all the big boxes wouldn't fit in my little Porsche. So I just walked through their yard. They came over and knocked on the door and told me. So I carried the boxes over one by one, these big Uline boxes. I'm like, I need the workout. Odin. Next up, another visor. Vail Show Sports School. Sold for $750. Headed to Chicago. Chicago. Are you ready for a CD line? Buy two, get two. We got Corn Family Values. These were all $6.99. Presidents of the United States of America. Janet, Miss Jackson, if y'all nasty. And Living the Blues. Headed to Bellingham, Washington. The only thing now is I'll have to make sure I got enough ones in stock. One is the size of the mailer, if you don't know. All right, 0, 15, 12, 3. Jeff. And the last US Grinton transport hat sold for $6. Headed to Tucson, Arizona. And please let there be boxes down here. Yes. My last set of 25. Ooh, got to order my eBay supplies this quarter. Haven't done that yet. Need to go do that today. I'm gonna try to be more creative today with the thumbnail. Like I'm not worried about views and stuff. So I'm going. If you haven't noticed, I've been trying to be a little bit more funny here and there with some of my thumbnails. Clean. All right. As I get back into the groove of videos, I'll try to make sure I have a topic every day to talk about or something. So if you have stuff that you want to talk about or whatever, leave below. I go through a couple times a day after I've been told that it's clear to go look, because I don't. I got somebody who gets rid of stupid stuff, so I don't have to worry about it. So when I know when they've gone through it, I'll go and start reading some stuff in that. So. Because I'm always tempted to troll people back, and that's wasting my time. Trolling trolls is a waste of time, so, and it gives them what they want, so I just have people delete them for me. It keeps me from getting into trouble or wasting my time. Oh, I didn't sell no trading cards this weekend. The third trading card is out, if you have not heard. Inspired by Dixon's Pickens. And he gets a cut of every card sold. So go get you some reseller trading cards. I'd like to keep the idea going, but this one was my worst selling one, so if it keeps going downhill, then it will be ended soon. It'll be a short run. Short run. But fun while it lasted, at least. James, just freaking work a little harder to promote them. Why don't you do that? That's what I should do. Work a little harder, James. Stop being a butthead and do a little work. Why don't you? Generation Clash. My baby girl. Alright. If this hat can wait, I'm going to wait. Let's see. We got a Tommy Hilfiger hat. Ship 9th. Yeah, so I can wait. That sold for like $12. Headed overseas. So I am caught up. We are at 11:15. I am at 140. So kind of a slow start today, but it is Monday. But then again, that one Monday last Monday I did $1,042. So it's not the day of the week. That's the problems with eBay. All right, that's it. I'm off to the post office. Thanks everybody for hanging out. I will see you all in the next video. Later.